So let's talk about Benchtop. Let's talk about Benchtop tool storage. A while back, months ago now, I started designing a Benchtop tool holder for my Benchtop, and it did start out like this. It was going to be basically just cardboard. I like using cardboard. I've got this is just cardboard and some tape and glue. I've got there's my paint storage. These are just cardboard racks that I just cut and glued together. I use cardboard for my model kits for sorting them out. I like cardboard, but it wasn't the proper material. Put this back up. It wasn't the proper material for this project, and it came evident really quick. So it started out, I was just going to stack up cardboard, cut out some holes to drop some tools in, and away you go. See, that was going to be, but cutting holes in cardboard that are, perfectly round and everything, it was a nightmare. Wasn't working at all. So I wanted to cut the cardboard more precisely and didn't have a good way of doing that. So I'd been messing around with some CAD and thought, okay, maybe I can make something, I can CNC something. So let me find there it is. So then I thought, just CNC something. So I still wanted to try to use the cardboard, but the CNC machine, the end mill that I was using was just tearing the cardboard. It wasn't really cutting it out, and it was just crappy looking. It was just absolutely crappy looking, and it wasn't going to get me where I wanted to go. So I abandoned the whole project for a little bit, and then a 3D printer entered my life as a gift. So I went back to the CAD software. I'm using FreeCAD right now, and I'm enjoying it. And designed this. Actually, started with this one that I just downloaded off of I think Thingiverse, and just to kind of see how it worked. Learning how to use a 3D printer, it worked out okay. This is not the best solution. So then I went to this puppy. So it works a lot better. I've got more places to put things, but I can't get to the stuff in the back as easily as I'd like to, because there's just too much junk up front and in the way. So I went back to the drawing board, as it will, and came back with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reorganize all of this. May or may not get rid of this one. It may find a new home somewhere, but I'm going to finish gluing it together. And yeah, it's stuck pretty good, but I'll have to get it apart, finish gluing it together, and then sort everything. Just I drop stuff everywhere, and then sort it all out and try and come out of there. There we go. Then sort everything out, and well, let's see how that works. Maybe do a time lapse of the gluing. work on camera, I guess. Be a little sloppy, but most of this is hidden underneath, back in the back, as you will. So the way to put this on is you want to start from one end and work your way to the other. I like starting on the big end and then just line everything up as you go. See if I can find out where we're hitting at. There we go. There we are. And we'll get some weight on that here a little bit to clamp it. Same process, you know, start at one end and just work your way through, locking everything in, and just line it up, and it'll drop in place. There we are. Okay, so we got everything laid out, and we've got over here, we got brushes, a pin vise, these reverse tweezers. These come in pretty handy, especially for painting small things on the fly. These are my, get up there where you belong, little scrapers and putty knife type things. There's a little brush on the end. These are from the cosmetic industry, but they work really well for some of the things I do. We've got files here, the diamond files and traditional rasp type files, some alligator sticks there, pipettes, cutting instruments of various types, and screwdrivers, markers, a little rotary tool, sanding sticks. Up here we got some tweezers and forceps, some scissors, my calipers, a little square, and all the pliers and cutters. I don't think I need absolutely everything to go back into the tool holders, but we'll see. So I'm gonna just sort of in order of use, I'm going to put them back in, but I'm going to start with those things that I don't use as much, and they're going to go to the back, and maybe off to this, even we're going to call this sort of an auxiliary tool holder, and we may or may not use that. We'll see. But yeah, that's sort of the order of operation I've laid out here. All right, let's give that a try. So, again, sort of reverse order. Big red there. I'm gonna go there. thanks for joining me. This was a good one. I worked hard on this one for a long time. I've got probably 20 hours of work into trying to get to this stage to where I actually have a thing sitting on my bench with tools in it. So, yeah, perseverance is, yes, problem solving 101, perseverance. If you give up, you're never going to solve it. But yeah, if you're interested in um, printing these out for yourself, I'm gonna put a link down in the description to the STL files. I think on Thingiverse. And yeah, thanks for joining me, and see you next time.